Hello. In this video, we look at Bodicaryavatara, chapter 6, Kshanti Paramita, verse 24. Kupyamiti nasanchintya kupyati swechhaya janaha utpatsya iti abhipretya krodha utpadyate nacha. Now with the text up. Kupyamiti nasanchintya kupyati swechhaya janaha utpatsya iti abhipretya krodha utpadyate nacha. So here janaha in the singular means a person. You often find that in the plural as janaha, just meaning people, just cognate to the Latin gens, those who are born, la gente in modern Italian in the singular, but les gens, plural in French. So jana, a person, meaning people generally, but here expressed in the singular, could equally have been expressed in the plural without any real change of meaning. So jana, a person, na sanchintya kupyamiti sanchintya, a person does not get na kupyati, jana na kupyati, a person does not get angry. Swa ichaya, self-wish, Icha, a wish, from the root ish that we looked at in the previous verse. Icha is a wish. Instrumental, it's a feminine noun with a long R, so instrumental ichaya. So swa ichaya, by santi swechaya, by one's own wish, of one's own volition. So a person does not get angry by his own volition, thinking iti, thinking that, sanchintya, having thought. Chintayati means from the same root as chit. The Sanskrit grammarians treat them as two roots, chit and chint. Clearly they're from the same origin, and they've got very parallel meanings. The chinta, the chit that we know, chinta meaning thought, and then by extension it can mean anxious thought and worry. Chintayati, to ratiocinate, just to think something over. Sanchintya, with the prefix sam, means thinking, but then a conclusion to that thought. So sanchintya, having thought about it, having made a conclusion about it, having decided something. So here it's saying that a person doesn't get angry having made the decision to get angry. Now, in Sanskrit, you don't say to make a decision to get angry. It's I shall be angry, iti sanchintya, having concluded. So a person does not get angry concluding kupyami iti. I am getting angry, thus sanchintya, thus concluding, thus deciding. So a person doesn't get angry deciding I shall get angry. Swechhaya, of his own volition. And in the second line, nacha, and not, or nor indeed. Krodha utpadyate, anger arises, which we had the similar thing in the previous verse or two. Again, see krodha utpadyate by santi krodha utpadyate with the dropping of the visarga. Nacha krodha utpadyate, nor does anger arise. Abhipretya, this is abhipretya, having decided, and I've done a note on the construction of this word down below. It's the I to proceed, to advance, prai to go, prai to proceed or to advance, or to go over, go beyond, as in preta in Pali, peta in modern Hindi and other languages of northern India, I believe, but certainly Hindi, pret, with the dropping of the final a, means one who has gone beyond, is therefore to mean a ghost of the departed, the one who has gone beyond. Now with abhi, towards, or the idea of towards and over. If you go towards and over something, that then describes the mental act of deciding to do it. So abhipretya, so abhipraitya, and I've given you a reference to MacDonnell for why we have this t there, not just ya, but itya. It's regular if the root ends in a short vowel. That insertion of the t is regular. MacDonnell explains it in full and easily in his paragraph 165. So abhipretya, having decided to do it. So utpatsye, I shall arise. I'll explain that in a second. So having decided I shall arise, anger does not arise, or we put in English, anger does not arise because of a decision that it makes, I'm going to arise. It just does. So it's saying that there is no decision, kind of rational decision, abhipraya, that anger makes to say I'm going to arise. This utpatsye, call up the iPad again. I said in the previous verse, oops, sorry, let me, you can see it, there we are. Utpad, it is class 4 Atmanepada. So utpadyate, as I said in Pali, this becomes upajati. For the future, the most common form is just you add the future base ishya. Karishyami, I will do. Karishyati, gamishyati, he will go. Sometimes the connecting vowel I is left out, so you just have sya added. And it's an atmanepada verb, and so the endings will retain it'll still have the atmanepada ending in the future. So we have utpad plus future stem utpadsyate. Now, internal sandhi, you can't have a d before a s, so that becomes a t. So that explains it's utpadsyate, it will arise. Then by internal sandhi, utpatsyate. Now the ending ate is the third person singular. For the first person singular, it's simply utpatsye, I will arise. There's the famous words spoken by Arjuna in his despair at the forthcoming battle towards the end of chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita. You have yudh, to fight. In the future, the sye is added directly on. Then we have guna of the yud, so we have this form yod sye, which by sandhi the also becomes a t. So na nayotsye, I will not fight. In fact, in the verse itself, it becomes nayotsya because of the following iti. Nayotsya iti, I will not fight, said Arjuna. But on its own, the actual words he spoke would have been nayotsye. Back to our text. Oops, sorry. Here we have the sanchintya and abhipretya, both what we call the absolutive, most frequently translated as having done something, but not always that by any means. And here it means having made that decision or as a result of that decision. So kupyamiti nasanchintya, I shall get angry, thus not deciding. Kupyati switchya jana. Kupyati gets angry by its own will, by his own will. Jana, a person. So kupyamiti nasanchintya kupyati switchaya jana. And utpatsya iti abhipretya. Again, the same structure of sentence here. Utpatsya iti, I shall arise. Thus, abhipretya, having concluded, having decided. Krodha utpadyate nacha. Nacha, and not, nor. Krodha utpadyate nacha. Could equally have been nacha, nachotpadyate krodha. The word order doesn't matter too much. But and nor does anger arise having decided I shall arise. So I'll read this out again. Kupyamiti nasanchintya kupyati switchaya janaha utpatsya iti abhipretya krodha utpadyate nacha. I think I didn't get the santi quite right there. I said iti abhipretya, iti abhipretya. I'll do it once more. Kupyamiti nasanchintya kupyati swechaya janaha utpatsya ityabhipretya krodha utpadyate nacha. And that's it on this video.